To Paint Tuesday. It's me over here with the red paint on the end of my brush for hobgoblin eyes. This evening I'm going to be doing a little bit on my hobgoblins and then working on wherever he is. This little guy. No, don't fall over. This little guy, he just needs a little bit of finishing off, and then I need to base him, and he will be ready for the RCL Large group. This little chap is supposed to represent me when I had hair before I shaved it all off. So that's what I am doing this evening, and Mrs. MLG is gonna do an awesome job on painting some Skaven.
Mrs. MLG doesn't know what she's doing. Tra-la-la-la-la. I was told I'm painting these about 5 minutes ago. Mr. MLG has stuck them together, which means that I can't get into some of the areas.
It wouldn't have helped.
But yeah, got some rats. I've got some rats and I don't know what I'm doing with them.
About 4:30, Mrs. MLG said, I don't know what I'm going to paint tonight, and I offered you several things, didn't I? Said, well, you could do this, you could do that, you could paint those, or you could paint some Skaven. What do they look like? Says Mrs. MLG. So I showed you a picture, didn't I? And then, I suppose I could have a go at that. So then I had to stick some together. Dead quick.
Pete says, hydrate and stretch. Everybody stretch. Stretch those fingers while stretching. Oh, how wide can I still do it? No, probably not. Hi, Paladin Dragon.
Hi.
Hey, John. Hey, Pete. Hey, Wicked D. Hey, Red Scout. Hi, Tony. How are we all? Is everybody else as confused as me? Oh, what's that?
Pete the Hydrator thinks you look thirsty.
Oh, best have another hydrate. That's 2.
Yeah, everybody get some hydrating. I can't actually reach mine. It's right around a wire. Let's see here. Look, do you want some of that? Just some water. I'm going to have to put it at that side, otherwise I am absolutely going to be knocking it over, aren't I? Doing good here, you. I'm just confused, Tony. I don't even know where to start with these things. But yeah, so Skaven-y, Blood Bowl. Why are we doing Blood Bowl now? I thought you were Gorky-Morky in.
No, but the next Blood Bowl Sevens League starts in November, and I want to get a head start on getting them painted.
I'm going to get a head start on getting them painted by giving them to me.
That's right. Well, it was a bit of a spare of the moment thing. They weren't going to get in the paint queue for a little while. But you
talking at that handing off of responsibilities there.
But you needed something to paint, so.
Why could I just not?
You needed something to paint, so.
What to do with them?
So yeah. So that was handy.
And the dog keeps knocking me, so that's going to be my excuse. He keeps nudging me because he's got nowhere to sit.
He's got loads of places to sit.
Okay, he's got nowhere to sit that he wants to sit.
Where does he want to be?
Under your legs.
Let me just paint this eyeball, and then I'll go and get his bed.
An eyeball?
Yeah, I wasn't going to paint their eyes, but I think they'd look better with little red eyes. Beady red eyes on
little red eyes.
Yeah.
Don't know if that sounds good or not.
Here you go, Puppa. It's weird looking across the room with my magnifying glasses on.
Oh, did you stand up with your glasses?
You alright, mate? Is that alright?
I don't know which bits are... That bit looks like fur. I don't know which bits are fur and which bits are not fur.
Hi, Coroniko. So, I've got some resin Skaven to make, which are from Forge World, which we've owned for years and years and years.
Pete the Hydrator says hands up for 5 seconds.
Hands up, baby, hands up. 5, 4, Wicked is calling you out. She says, so he lied last night when I did the paint left-handed. Yeah, because you said you weren't painting eyes.
But I wasn't planning on painting their eyes.
What?
So, and I certainly wasn't moving on to eyes next last night. So I didn't fib.
It did do some painting after stream.
I did. Till 10:30. We had a longer evening of painting.
Has the bow hobgoblin all been fixed now? Says Red Scope.
He has. And where did we find it? We watched the video back, and where did we find it?
Next to your hand.
Next to my hand, on the mat, on the painting mat, next to my palette. It was just there all along. I was thinking it had flicked off across the room, and it was just there.
Paladin says, I won't be doing down again Thursday night, I don't think, but I should be on Friday night. I missed it last week.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Sorry.
Skaven had great fun. A wonderful blend of flesh, brown. Yeah, we don't like brown, do I tell you? And glowing green. All your favourite colours. Yeah, exactly. None of my favourite colours. Mrs. MLG, please flash your mug at Mr. MLG. Well, nobody else will know what you're talking about there. She doesn't mean my ugly face. I have a mug that when you lift it up and have a drink out of it, it says whatever on the bottom.
Is it?
It does.
Which one's that?
It's the black and pink one. When you said we found that, that's not the story Mrs. MLG told us. Well, that's because it's not what happened. Told you what happened. Those two were crawling around on the floor. Little Miss was using any excuse possible not to go to bed, including, I have to help you find this missing piece, Dad. They were both convinced that it had flown off onto the floor, so they were crawling around on the floor. So I rewound the stream, because I still had it up, obviously. Rewound the stream, and I just said, in my lovely droll tone, it's just next to your paintbrush. And then you both looked at me with wide-eyed optimism and peered over the desk and looked next to your paintbrush and went, yes, it's there! Oh, look at that weird Pokemon. There's a Pokemon in chat, a dugong. It looks like a seal that's trying to be a mermaid with a horn on its head.
Weird. I'd just given up as well, hadn't I? And I was already like preparing a replacement.
Yeah, he was making another one. I'm still not entirely sure what is the...
I thought you'd got a reference.
I have got a reference picture, it's not helping.
Yeah.
It's a little tiny rat next to his mate. He's going like, no, that's not fair.
I don't know who Paladin Dragon is.
Well, if you don't, then we've got no hope.
If it's someone that comes in on a Thursday.
Maybe it's all the big jokers that've never been in ever.
Yeah.
Just like, ha ha ha, I'm going to tease you now. We haven't quite finished the new window display, which is nothing like the original attempt at a window display. It's not got a train or an aeroplane. But we have done most of it. It just needs some more autumny bits and pieces.
Oh yeah.
It just needs the garlands, which only arrived yesterday.
Yeah. We'll have to find time to get them in.
We've also put some solar lights in to light it up when it's dull, but we're not sure if they work or not because it was still daylight when we were there. Toadie's caught the weird Pokemon.
Just going to dry brush a little bit of bony colour onto the bases. I really should have done it with grey, realising immediately that I have fluffed it up and I should have been using grey. Yes, I think we'll just go to using grey.
Are you just going to use some grey on that one?
Like I normally would. Yeah, where is my new stone grey? I have got a new stone grey somewhere.
The window from the photo does look amazing. You have covered everything possible in the hobby, but that was the idea. And that window has never really been utilised to great effect because of the sunshine. It bleaches anything that we put inside. But now it's getting to more wintry times. We are hoping that the way that we have done it this time, with nothing at the front of the window, everything's at the back, will hopefully mean that things can stay in a little bit longer, like stock can stay in a little bit longer without getting sun bleached, and show people what we actually sell.
Should be good. Should be good. It looks like scale models are getting a lot of attention. Because nobody really knew that we sold models unless you came in or looked up at the sign. But a lot of people don't even look up, do they?
No. Most people walk past looking at their phone.
Yeah. Maybe we should have some kind of fancy advertising thing that when you walk within so many metres of the shop it goes, "Don't you want to go into Mighty Lancer Games?" Like an annoying little pop-up or something, that'd be good.
It would be wonderful, but seeing as how we had to paint the windows ourselves with no artistic skills and even got our daughter to paint because we can't afford an artist, I don't think we'll be able to afford an electronic device that talks to people as they walk past. I mean, I'm just
That'd be cool though, wouldn't it?
just thinking out loud, but I don't think that that's something that we can do. I mean, yes, cool, yes, doable, no. We're still waiting for Wiki D to win the lottery, that's what it is. I don't know what she's messing out, to be fair.
Yeah. I heard from a different chappie that works for the council on Sunday that the shop next door looks like it's going to become vacant again. So heard mixed messages, but yes, there is space for Wiki D's coffee.
Heat
tea
Dehydrator
gift
says
emporium.
hands up for 5 seconds.
I haven't painted anything yet, Pete.
Hands up, put your hands up.
If you put a wooden sun blind in front of the window, you'll help to prevent the sun bleaching, and then no one will be able to see in. It's got special stuff on the window, but it doesn't really work. It's because the sun is there all day because of where the shop is. We do have canopies, but King Street is so windy that you can't put them out very often.
Yep, certain days are not canopy suitable.
But yes, we have put the items further back than we have in the past, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, we had a conversation about the scope shop the other day.
Oh yeah, we did. It went a bit like, scope shop's still empty. Wonder
Yeah,
why.
That'd make a cool shop.
That was about as well as it went. And then you said, oh well, maybe nobody wants it because they had to take all that asbestos out.
Yeah.
And I said, but they've taken it all out now, so that doesn't really matter, does
No,
it?
I don't know.
If it was still in there, then yeah, alright. But
Yeah, not even. It's been empty for at least a year, and not even had a to let sign up.
no, it doesn't even say who's letting it, does it? See, Wiki D's looking around.
Yeah.
She's looking around for a shop.
And you know, just coming into winter, the perfect time to open a tea shop.
Yeah. We opened our shop in the middle of a recession
In winter.
In winter, because we're idiots.
Just in time for
Hey, Red.
the middle of January.
Yeah, because you know that's what you're supposed to do, isn't it?
It's all
What I need is a really intelligent businessman to show me how to get a shop set up on minimal funds and still earn enough to pay my mortgage. Of course you can. With drive and determination, you can do anything. I mean, you know, we've already got all the stock. Just need to move it across the road. it'd make the boys happy because then they don't really like the homeware stuff, so they'd be like, "Yay, that's gone!"
You can do anything on minimal funds. We set our first shop up on very minimal funds.
Yeah, we did. Hopes and prayers, I think that's called.
Yeah. You've just got to be prepared to do most of the stuff yourself and not pay anybody to do anything.
Yep. Just put a lot of hours in and did everything ourselves. We didn't quite go to the extremes of that solicitors that used to be near ours that made their own paper sign that kept falling out of the window because they stuck it up with glue tack. We didn't go to that level. There was a solicitor's firm near us, they specialised in areas that wasn't in Brid.
Right.
But their sign was A4 printed sheets with each letter of their name on it, and then they glue tacked it into the window. Just looked appalling. It's like, nobody's going to use your services. If that's the start, you're not looking professional at all there. You're better off with no sign than that. They're not still there, surprisingly enough. This was a very, very, very long time ago.
Need some little tufts on here, but we'll worry about that once we've varnished.
So I can't really see what's going on at all. What are you up to over there?
I am dry brushing some grey, some light grey onto the bases of my minis, and then I'm going to make a little assessment on what else might need work on the minis themselves, because I'm fairly happy with how they look actually at the moment. So with a bit of varnish on, they might be about done. Just paint the edges of the bases, varnish them, and then whack some tufts on, and they'll do. And then that's 2 things done for the month. Once I've finished my Geek, because these are for the MLG brush off as well as for the weekend, as my dungeon contribution. What have you painted for dungeon?
An adventure dude.
An adventurer dude. Cool. I have got my repaired telephone back today, so hopefully by the end of the week I should be able to get signed back into like Discord and some of the other apps and stuff that I used to use.
I love that. You should be able to get signed back into Discord and still not use it. Hey, Medium Matt, how are you doing?
Hi.
I'm painting Skaven, is that right?
Skaven for Blood Bowl.
And you're painting all sorts of things.
Yeah, there's hobgoblins currently.
Gizmo's sign.
Yeah.
He's like, still, God, you're still painting.
Yep, still painting these guys. I've noticed that I've got a little bit of a touch-up to do that I'd forgotten about. One of them sprang out of the painting handle and needs a little bit of a touch-up on his wrist.
I'm not liking this fur. Just so you all know.
Just so we know.
Just so you know.
What was it?
I'm not happy. It's brown. I mean, you know. What more do I need to say?
What's wrong with it?
It's just true. I needed a sticker, didn't I? I needed to make a sticker that said, "I hate brown." Brown's the worst paint colour in the world.
Oh, come on.
And you need one that says, "I can't hold on to my minis."
Yeah. Ah, no. Oh, no. No, I'm going to have to repaint all his bow.
Oh, we done now?
Well, I dropped him in the paint and he's got a different colour on his bow. We should have had a sticker that says #ProStreamer.
But we're not, so it's definitely not something that we need.
Yeah,
Do we know if Hamish is streaming tonight? Oh, I haven't heard, but then I haven't heard that he's not. So that helps nobody, does it really? That's the most rubbish answer I've ever given in my life. I haven't caught a Hamish stream for absolutely ages, since he changed his schedule, and it always seems to be either when we're got family time getting Madam to bed, or when I'm picking her up from school. I never seem to catch the streams anymore. I had to stop doing my killer cam as it's supposed to be a support thing alongside Mr. Elm. Jeez, the whole demon thing. I'd feel awful if he started on it again and I'd finished mine. You know he's not going to get anywhere near finishing.
Of course I am.
In like a million trillion years.
Of course I am.
It's still at exactly the same stage as it was last time you saw it. Let's go with that's where it is.
It's more further on than that.
You haven't done anything else on it, have you?
Yeah, I've thought about it and everything.
Oh, sorry. It's had some more thought put into it, but no actual.
Thanks. Thank you. I'll take that.
Take that, John. We'll take that praise. Any praise.
No, I've thought about doing some work on it, and to the point where I've even got some brass rod.
Oh yes, you have.
To make the piston pieces that I needed to make.
The brass rod is still in the packaging over there, but it exists.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It exists.
Right. Do I want to do anything else to these guys? Like these two need little touch-ups on their bows still. Need a little bit of wash on there just to darken that down. But they're only supposed to be tabletop ready because they're going to get used at the weekend. So these are my archers.
Was it in focus?
Yeah. Here are this is Bow Guy that fell over, and one of his mates.
Bow Guy and his mate.
Yeah. There we go. So I'll just paint the edges of the bases, I think, and I think I'm going to call them done. Because they're supposed to be like brigandy bandits after all. Quite happy with how they look at the moment. Medium Matt, you don't own that ball, unfortunately.
If you want to paint Tony, you don't have to wait for him.
You don't have to wait for me.
You don't have to hold his hand, he's okay.
We'll be back on track next week anyway. Well, no, actually, that's a fib. We've got Gorkamorka stuff to paint. There we go. Showcasing through the hobble gobbles. Right, do I paint the edges of the base in like traditional black or graveyard brown? Or do I go with some kind of, seeing as the minis themselves are quite dark, do I go with a lighter colour to make them stand out on the table? Do you think?
What do you want to do?
Well, I don't know. I'm looking for inspiration. There you go, Pete. That one's that's pink trouser guy just for you.
It looks like he ain't got any trousers on. You purple says Fred. You just need to go underneath us, Medium Matt. You'll see the Pokemon like dashboard, and you can just get some more. They don't cost real life money or anything.
Yeah, I just like to have plenty of things on the go. It would be nice to finish some projects, but the problem is I've got ooh shiny syndrome.
Yes, he definitely has ooh shiny syndrome. I can vouch for ooh shiny syndrome. There's still a breast scorpion somewhere kicking about.
There is, and that'll get done eventually. Right, I'm going to take these guys off because there's no chance I'm going to be able to varnish them on the paint.
On mobile. Did you find it on mobile? I think, yeah, it's like a little square on mobile underneath me. So where's my finger? Down here somewhere. Hey, that's where it is on mobile, like a little square.
That one's yours, my dear.
Oh, thank you. I get my painting handle back.
Yeah, right.
You are so kind.
I think we're just going to go with nice traditional black to avoid confusion. Everybody likes a rattle, 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 yeah. Red says, keep having to take a break from my goblin army, doing my noggin in. Yeah. Is that because there's just so many of them?
A bit repetitive.
Yeah, get some black stallion. Black stallion.
That wild stuff.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but I'm just getting a bit carried away. Yeah, there's so many of them that they just getting a bit much.
I don't like your fur, your rubbish fur. Your fur is rubbish, rubbish fur. Yep, too many trying to get numbers down with trolls.
Oh yeah, cool. Which what trolls are you utilising? The Oakbound Miniatures range that we've just got in, and Mrs. MLG will be adding some more of tomorrow. Has some lovely trolls.
Yeah, I haven't added them. Yes, I couldn't do any today because we had workmen in this room, and they ever so politely said, "Are you going to stay there all day?" And I said, "Not if you don't want us to." And they went, "Well, you kind of in the way." It's like, okay, bye. So I couldn't sit at the computer because I was in the way, which is fair enough, because I was.
Yeah.
But it did mean that I couldn't do what I had planned to do today, which was add the Oakbound Studio stuff.
So we did the responsible thing and went and sat in the other room and ordered loads of stuff.
Yeah, we did some restocks. We did some Gamers Grass restocks. I think it's Asthma that was waiting for that. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
All right.
I can't remember. But yes, I knew that we needed those anyway. So we've done that, and some Bad Squiddo, and some Victrix, and what else?
Frostgrave, Fireforge, Griffin Beast, Perry, rulebooks, all sorts of
So
stuff.
much stuff.
All sorts of stuff. We've got some new RPGs coming tomorrow.
Yeah, what's them then?
We have got. I'm gonna have to have a look to be able to tell you. There's some cool new stuff. One of them, unfortunately, the core rulebook is out of stock, but so we're getting an expansion. It's called Thirsty Sword Lesbians.
Of course it is. Thirsty sword lesbian.
Yeah, apparently it's quite a popular selling system.
Oh, there we go then.
So I thought we'd add that to our repertoire, but the core book's out of stock at the moment at the distributors. So we're getting the expansion, Advanced Lovers and Lesbians. It is called.
Are they just thirsty as in, like, they need to go to a tavern?
I think yes. Yeah, I think it's kind of a satirical take on the thing, but I would have to check.
So you've ordered something. We don't really know what it is.
So I've ordered something. I don't really know what it is, but I've been advised that it's popular.
Excellent. Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, and then another game that I know is popular that we've had before, Blades in the Dark. That's another popular RPG. That's coming. That's
all of these sound like some kind of 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh no, Blades in the Dark's like a horror fantasy looking thing. Forbidden Lands, Vaesen. What else? Can't remember off the top of my head. Loads, anyway, loads of RPG stuff. Oh, and a restock of Pathfinder, which has been on back order for quite some time. Pathfinder 2nd edition, core books and supplements and things. Some of those coming in. So that's cool. Starfinder. Restock on Starfinder as well. Some of those have been out of stock since D&D Wizards of the Coast announced their weird licensing thing that they then went back on. And everybody rushed out and bought all the available stock of all the other good RPG systems. Oh, and some third-party D&D supplements as well. Some trap, like, what's the right word? Not a bestiary, but like a bestiary, but full of traps. Yeah, I've got some of those coming.
I've got no idea what you're talking about, Tony. I don't know what you're talking about.
What is he doing right?
You might
I love that Asma account for a new unique way to pay for stuff by sending a screenshot of a digital MLG gift voucher dispensed with the postal packaging delay notes. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Source book, says Sharon.
Yeah, well, there's one of our distributors has access to more independent publishers than the main ones that we use for RPGs, and I've discovered that they also have a whole load of third-party D&D books and supplements. So bear with me a second, and I shall see if I can find the email, and I shall read a few out and let you know what's turning up and what to expect being added to the website in the next few days. Let's have a look. So we've got the ones that were out of stock, frustratingly, are the Midgard World Book, the Southlands World Book, and the Deep Magic Book. And then what we do have coming is Scum and Villainy, the RPG, Band of Blades, Heroes and Hardships, which is an RPG universal system, and that has... Oh no, that's not the one. Sorry, so that's a universal system, a bit like the basic universal role-playing system used to be around years ago. Everyday Heroes RPG, so that's got movie tie-ins. So there's a supplement that's Escape from New York, and another one that's The Crow, and then there's one for Skull Island, so you can play Kong, and what have you. And then there is, I think it's Pacific Rim is a supplement for that as well. Some different bits and pieces for Forbidden Lands and the Aliens RPG, or Alien RPG. What have we got? We've got Cyborg, because we've had Morkborg for a while, so we've got Cyborg coming, which is like Morkborg in space. And then Pirate Borg, which is like a bit wild. Dungeons and Dragons Crypt of the Devil Lich is a thing. The Gods and Goddesses book. Legendary Dragons, Tales from the Shadows, Campaign Building Cities and Towns, Tome of Beasts, Historia, and then several books which are all treacherous traps of different levels. They're cards. They're packs of cards, and then there is one book which is all the traps, treacherous traps. and then Creature Codex, and a few other bits and pieces. So pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, so much shiny. Some of them are Kobold Press. That's right, Sharon. That's right. Scum and Villainy related to Star Wars. I think it is kind of unofficially Star Wars inspired, shall we say. And I can't see what Sharon said at the top of the thing. For D&D 5e. Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah, loads of cool stuff. Very exciting. Looking forward to them coming in. And having the problem of trying to find space to display them.
Because we have that problem.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Because WikiD's not opened a cafe yet to take the homewares across. so there's no room.
Well, if Costa had just crack on and close down, we could just knock the wall through.
Let's be, we can't afford a good shop. So let's not be being silly billies about this. Tony's talking to you.
So the traps books are something that originally started out as photocopy booklets that were Grimtooth's traps and traps 2. Yes, we've got some Grimtooth's products. It proved so popular that Grimtooth has been elevated to legendary status, and the traps are out. Yes, we've got some of those. We've got some Grimtooth themed books in already, because another customer asked for them. So we've got some of those in. We're going to keep those in stock so long as they are in print. So they're good. They're good, and obviously we've got the Coward Studios books. Keep those in. I refilled those on the shop floor the other day.
Pokemon in chat, everyone. It's a dog that can't decide what colour it wants to be.
That's a, I think that's a Bolton.
It is, yes.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
it.
you mentioned Fireforge games. Did they have the new Samurai models?
No, not yet. No, I wasn't aware of Samurai. But no, we can't get those yet. But we will when they become available. If they indeed become available, we can generally only get plastics from Fireforge. So if it's a resin release, we won't be getting it, unfortunately. We ordered a restock across the Dungeons and Lasers range.
Did we?
Yeah, dragons and stuff. I did that while you were out of the room.
Oh.
Yeah, dragons and townsfolk and animal companions and all sorts of stuff in there. Phoenixes we would run out of.
Oh, and there was books as well. Background books.
Oh yeah, we've got some cool background books coming. I think that they're like ready to be sent to us soon as, so that'll be cool. We'll get those added to the website, and you'll be able to see all the awesomeness there.
New dragons. Was there some new stuff? Was there?
No new dragons. Just restocks of the ones that we've had before. I've ordered the Tarrasque though.
What's that?
It's a massive classic D&D monster, the Tarrasque. In fact, we've got one for our personal
Oh, you've got that stuff.
personal use. Came in that massive box of Dungeons and Lasers terrain and stuff.
I don't know what you've
that
got.
we had.
You've got so much stuff.
I know. Too much stuff and not enough time to deal with it.
Yeah, the John Hodgson ones, yeah. Yes, I think the problem for us is going to be that everybody who wanted them backed the Kickstarter.
Possibly.
So it might be that we have them in stock for quite a while.
Yeah.
But they're not going to go off.
No, it'll be fine. We noticed something today, so we had to clarify the thing that apparently, if you want to use the backgrounds for taking photographs of your minis that you are then going to sell or what have you, that you need to have a commercial license for it.
Which I thought was a bit
So we had to check whether we were responsible for informing customers of that as they bought the book. But apparently it's printed in the book, so all right.
No, we didn't want to get into trouble.
Yeah. So we'll, looking forward to those turning up. We had a look at all the pictures for the fantasy one, but we don't know what the pictures in the sci-fi one are. So we're going to have a look at one when they arrive.
Really? If that's the case, it's really possible I have to resell mine. Well, this is what I said to Nathan. I said, well, surely everybody's buying the background for your miniatures book to take pictures in the background of your miniatures. Then that's the point. Yeah, it explains it apparently in the book, so it might make more sense once you receive it. I just got really confused and it didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, apparently there's like a credits section of the book that explains, I presume names all the backers or something, and apparently explains in there what is relevant. But I know that when I was reviewing the Kickstarter page today, so we were trying to find pictures of what the backgrounds actually looked like. That if you want the commercial license, then it is an additional cost, something like 20 quid.
Redskill says, I think it's okay as long as you're not making money from them. I don't understand that. Red says, need some new brushes for army painting. Not too much dosh. Any recommendations? Umbral green ones.
Yeah, Umbral Coloro are definitely the most value for money brushes that we stock. So you can get a whole set for less than a tenner, I think. Definitely less than a tenner.
Look at my beautiful. This one, I used to paint the wall in the shop. I used this brush to paint the wall in the shop and then brought it home, and I still use it painting my minis. So there you go. It's been a wall brush and the mini brush.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony's got them coming too.
Well, the books.
The books. John and Annie deserve thanks. It's been such a smoothly run and professional but friendly Kickstarter. Well, certainly when I've exchanged a couple of emails with him today, he's been really quick in responding, so I can't complain at all.
No fault there.
Had a little chuckle because on the little intro video it goes like, oh, and Annie's like from Bad Squiddo has been helping me out. We've partnered up together, and then there's like a little cutaway to Annie, and she goes, "Hi, it's me, Annie." Let me laugh. Right then, let's paint some hair on this guy.
Right, decision made. I'm gonna throw in a bonus Tuesday stream after you guys. I need to get some painting done. Yeah, you said you were. Oh, but that's right. You only told me. Wicked D's painting after us.
Whoop whoop.
You have to stick around for that one. I don't think she does silly voices on her painting stream. Are these rats for Mr. MLG's more high? No, apparently they're for Blood Bowl. Because he plays that many games deftly.
Yeah, Blood Bowl 7's deftly.
I don't want to be painting them deftly, but I am, look. And I have said that when I make an absolutely atrocious job of them, he can just strip.
Yeah, Blood Bowl 7's, which I've decided is the best way to play Blood Bowl. It's a lot of fun. had managed to get 2 games in the night on Saturday evening when I called round to see a friend.
It has, yes, it has Wicked D. It's just that I haven't read it, but it's on my screen.
And I also suspect that I might be able to teach Mrs. MLG how to play in a future video.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, we could, because then we could do like a "this is how you play"
This is how you don't play
thing, couldn't we?
Lazarus says, I have Skaven Blood Bowl team to paint. This is my first attempt, so I'm sure that you'll be much better than I am. But they need doing, so that's what's happening here. Rather than it being a labour of love, or even for my own game, it's just they need doing.
I've never played Skaven at Blood Bowl before, so I'm looking forward to it. I used Black Orcs on Saturday night, and it was pretty good. We had 2 games. I won the first game 2-0, and then my opponent won the second game 2-0. So it was good.
There should be a YouTube video coming at some point.
Yeah, there is. I do need to share that video with you, don't I?
Yeah, you
and,
do. Yeah.
and the Mini of the Week video that I did the other day.
Little Miss did a Mini of the Week video.
Has she?
Yeah, it's live and everything.
Wowzers.
It
Raid
really-
incoming. Hi! Hi, Reaper. Oh, that's Decal Fixer, not White Paint.
Don't put that on. Can't fix it instead.
That's what you get for not paying attention. Hi, Reaper peeps. Welcome.
Mine are some fairly non-official ratties, says Lazarus.
Well, I've got a mixture of the GW plastics and the Forge World resin minis.
But it's
So-
there are only games in store, aren't they? We're not,
Yeah.
you know, it's not official
Yeah.
tournamenty things, so it doesn't really matter.
No. Yeah, recycling somebody else's cast-off minis. So
Cat sticker.
I've just
How is
just
everybody?
wrecked the top of my paint.
What's everybody been up to? We are. I'm
Making a
painting-
mess.
Yeah, we're making a mess. I'm painting Skaven and don't know what I'm doing. And what have you moved on to? Are you doing the Reaper Mini?
I'm doing the Reaper mini. Yeah,
You must have known.
I must have known it
We
was
did
going to
have
happen.
2 minis of the week this week, Redscope. That's right. It's because I actually recorded mine the other week, and Little Miss recorded her short on Monday when she came to help out at the shop. And she was very happy because I put it on social media because it was a short, so it can go on social media. It's not too long. And Moonstone replied, so she was very happy.
Awesome. Oh, that was the yes, that was the one. Oh, Red Snail's going. See you later.
Hi, Reddy.
Bye.
Yeah, so it'd be really cool if you could have a look at the old YouTube and give Little Miss a comment, because she'd really like that. We don't get lots of views on our YouTube, obviously, because it's ours. But she did enjoy doing it and was very nervous, and we actually recorded it about 6 times.
Concentrating now. This would be a bad time for you to use Paint Left-Handed Wicked D.
Well, hopefully she's already used it up last night. It's not going to
Yeah.
count.
I'll have to remember for.
Oh yeah.
Have you got a Paint Left-Handed?
No,
Wicked
it's
D?
only us that's stupid. I don't know. I don't think anything else is green on this dude. Not sure. I don't have it now, you meanie. Well, you know, you see, you should have waited. You were being all impatient.
Yeah.
Maybe Pete's got one.
Maybe. Yeah, I think I'd struggle to paint this shirt left-handed.
Is that your geek? Is it a geek or a nerd?
I think he's a geek. He's got his bag of dice and his Dungeon Master's Guide under his arm. Does anybody know? So I've been seeing things about Reaper releasing the Dungeon Dwellers RPG. Is that a standalone system? Is it a completely new system, or is it based on 5th edition D&D or anything? Does anybody know?
I know nothing. But I think you already know that.
I did have a look actually at Reaper's site today to see if they'd added any more of the ReaperCon stuff, but we've got it all coming.
Alright, okay. We need to do the pledge thing, don't we, still?
We do, yeah. Apparently the pledge manager is going to stay open to the end of the year.
It's nearly the end of the year, now, to be fair. I think it is meant to be a standalone, says Definitely, though I don't know tons of details.
I need to investigate. That's something I need to. Is there still the Reaper forum? Is that still active, or is everything moved on to Discord?
I think the forum's still there. I've never been in it though. Don't know.
There's a little starter PDF on the website. Oh, cool. We'll have to check it out. Yeah, I've been thinking about D&D and stuff again recently.
Oh, you're always thinking.
In the absent moments.
You're always thinking, ticking away.
Yeah.
We'll find a link and put it in the Discord.
That would be awesome, thank you.
My paint needs poking with a pokey tool. Right, gonna get set up. From the video I saw, says Redcoat, it was a standalone. He said it was a really cut down version of the game, so simple character generation and shorter games.
Alright, cool.
Ooh, I want to hear more about this. Is Dungeon Dwellers RPG a thing? Is it exploring the old school style of fantasy RPG? Arbitrary PC deaths? There's also a Pokemon in chat which is bouncing around demanding attention.
Wolf Grey would be a good highlight colour for his jeans, I think
Yeah,
so.
but I've got paint all over me now.
Oh. That looks cool, I like that.
What?
Nice bright green. Well, not on your fingers, but on the Skaven.
I haven't put any on it yet. Yeah, put some on it now, you can say.
That's a nice bright green, I like that.
Good.
The people at Reaper are very kind, aren't they? That's like they've raided us twice in 2 weeks.
I hope the people that have come from the raid are happy. Because they never chat, so you're like, no, they come and then they've just gone away. If they could have gone, oh, it's these idiots again. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. Coming from a professional stream to us. Where you blew on your miniature and half of it disappeared last night.
That was one for the outtakes video. The blooper reel or whatever it is they call it, isn't it, on things. Wolf. Turns out wolf grey is actually denim.
Like a blue colour, isn't it?
Yeah. This
Next
is
time you need to paint denim, then that's what colour you know.
2 thin coats wolf grey.
Someone caught the Pokemon. It's fixed, John, that's what it is.
It's a rig.
You just keep making stupid noises. Is that your fur?
Yeah, it's
You got friends?
it's on silent, but
You've got
It's-
friends over there.
I might have one or two.
I don't know.
Well, people keep sending me friend requests on Facebook.
No, I never answer those.
Yeah. Well, I did have a quick review the other day of all the friend requests that I've got, and unfortunately, some people must think I'm incredibly rude. I've got some friend requests from like years ago that I've never responded to.
I never respond to them.
And if anybody in chat has ever sent me a friend request and I haven't responded, I do apologise, but it's because
I don't.
I mainly only use Facebook for work. So, but the way that Facebook works, it shows people all sorts of things that you might not want to like share. So if like family members tag us in stuff, then we don't want you to be able to see all their random stuff. So apologies, but that's why.
I never look at the friends request things. The shop's different. The shop page talks to everybody, but the me page doesn't really do much. Mainly gets banned from stuff. The me page.
Yeah, well, yeah. I had to check the other day to make sure that you were still friends with me.
I never post anything. That's why. Just, I don't put pictures of my dinner on, and I don't put personal stuff on, so it's never anything there. I think I still have a Bebo account from 1,000 million years ago, and that was a thing.
What's Bebo?
That was like, there was Bebo and before Facebook, wasn't there?
Oh, I don't know.
What was the other one that there used to be? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. There was loads before Facebook, but Facebook's the one that stayed around the longest. For denim, a blue-grey, a thin blue wash for the seams, violet flies, back pockets, etc. Then add smaller knots of light flesh colour to the blue-grey to build up a warm denim. It was not painting denim though, are you? Are you painting denim? Are you painting denim? I can't see him from over here, Tony.
He's got trousers that look like this, that's what they're getting.
I don't know, we can't see that because it's so bright now you've changed minis.
Oh, sorry.
That I'll have to change it.
There you go.
I think that's better.
They look like that. Stonewashed denim. That's what they look like. I'm quite happy with it, to be fair. He's about there, really. I'd like a little bit.
Because so is the string.
I'd like a little bit more definition in his face. Let me see if I can find a suitable shade for his face. My face. It's my face. I keep forgetting it's supposed to be me.
What colour are you going to do for your face then?
I need to get a little bit more shade in around his ears and stuff. Yeah, that'll do.
That don't take a lot. Yeah, that'll do.
No, yeah.
That'll do.
Gulliman flesh.
Oh, I see.
Bit of contrast paint in there. Just use that as a bit of a wash.
So there we go, everybody.
Is that it? End of streaming.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Reaper, for raiding us, and we are now going to raid, hopefully, into another painting channel. Hopefully. hopefully. So it would be really great if you joined us and dragged your bottoms over there. And we will see you on Monday. Again, thank you so much. It's absolutely awesome that you were here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
I'll be able to tell everybody about the event at the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Bye guys, thank you.